Oh my goodness. Whew, I'm out of breath because up until the last 2 minutes, I was sitting at my desk where I do my makeup. Hang on, I got a pant leg poking out. I was sitting at my desk, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't like this lighting over here. So I moved. And y'all, oh my gosh. Hello. Welcome to the release day live stream. Let me notify Instagram really quick, although I'm not sure if anyone's going to see it because I have been spammy all day in my stories. But if there's ever a day to be spammy, it's today. Let me see if I can like center myself better. That's better. I kind of feel a little bit blind because I have my ring light on my face right now, and it's kind of a lot. I also have a drink for the occasion. Okay, give me 1 second. Yay. Okay, come join us. Woohoo. All right. Guys, I was looking at my previous release day live streams, and so the quality was not good, at least in the beginning, so I just figured I would just skip it and go and watch the Out of My League release day live stream. Y'all, first of all, so awkward. I was so awkward. And then second of all, I had mentioned that I was going to drink champagne, but I didn't feel good. And I'm like, shoot, because in that one, I look like such a baby, or at least to me, I look like such a baby that, oh, hang on. How am I looking screen-wise? I keep forgetting to turn on my hotspot. So, how am I? Am I blurry? Am I focused? Anybody else drinking with me? Because I'm here for it. We'll just do the whole thing. Yep. All right. So we have giveaways. I have giveaways planned for this stream. There we go. How it looks and sounds, I guess. But let's see who is here. Also, I'm wearing a dress, but I'm not sitting in a very ladylike way. So glad you can only see the top half of me. Hey everyone! I'm so glad you're all here. Yes, I absolutely loved you reading it and then messaging me how your thoughts and everything the way through. That was so. Like I told you, I was smiling the entire time. The entire time. Yes, I feel like I'm always. I'm just so excited that y'all get to see Team Vindy too, for one, and live reactions for two. Just make me smile. Hey, Abby. Hello, Maya. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Thank you for ordering a paperback. Yay. Oh my gosh, I finally got the signed copies today. I meant to send them out, but I was really bummed because I didn't get in time. Come on, StreamYard, click. There we go. Hey, Maddie. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so excited. And Angela, hello. No worries. I hope you enjoy your work day. Very fun, very fun. I've already read the 3rd chapter and I'm loving it so far. Yay! Oh my gosh. My book's over there. I had my book with me so I could talk about it, but it's all the way over there. So, you know, I'm not going to worry about it for right now. Oh, man. Today has been such a busy day. It hasn't been. It just feels like I've been doing something constantly all day. Is that weird? Okay, good. I'm glad it looks good. Tabitha, hello. My book says thank you. There's a second. Okay, well, let me know if it freezes again. Okay, guys. I'm gonna turn it on, but it kicks me off for about 3 seconds, I think. Maybe it's 5. Maybe it's not 10, so don't worry about that. But I'm going to refresh. So give me 1 second because I don't want it to keep freezing the entire time. If you have terrible Wi-Fi, I don't know what's going on with it. It's fine. But I just want you to know. Let me turn on my hotspot. Okay. Let me connect to my computer. Yeah, I should have checked. I should have turned it on before I even started, but I completely forgot. Okay, where is the option to connect to my phone? Give me 1 second. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Where is Sarah's iPhone at? Come on, friends. 1 second. I'm so sorry. Hi. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. There we go. Okay, I'll be back in 5 seconds. Of course, the one time that I tell you guys that it's not going to take me a long time, it takes forever to connect. It's fine. Hopefully it's better now. It should be better now. Now I have an audience. My dog has joined to stare at me. It's fine. Hopefully, let me know if it's better. It should be. Hotspot usually fixes it. So, hey, Kelly, Caitlin, hello, my friend. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much, Kaylee. I feel like today has been so jam-packed. Doesn't even feel like release day anymore. How crazy. Thank you guys so much. Stephanie, hello. Brenna, hello. Thank you. Man. Okay, so we have 3 giveaways, I think. But I also have questions I want to ask you guys while we're talking. But I want to say, if you have any questions for me, let me know. If you have any like writing questions, can't catch my breath questions, something you want to talk about, like self-publishing questions, let me know. I'd love to. This is going to be like just a chatty stream. So giveaways, of course, and also some chit chats. So yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm so excited. I feel like this has been such a long time coming, even though it really hasn't been that long. Charlie, hello. Thank you so much. I feel like this was the quickest book that I have published so far. Like I started writing the first draft, so I guess not really the quickest. I mean, I will say too that this had multiple drafts, and the first draft was completely different from the other drafts I had initially written. So I feel like it was, I would say it's kind of a whole different book if you were to read the other stuff, you know. But it just feels like it came together quickly, and yeah, I feel like that was a ramble. I don't know what I was saying, but and I haven't even had wine yet. The thing is, I poured this. I'm so awkward when it comes to drinking something on camera. Like I don't like doing it. Gabrielle, hello. 10 p.m. here in Ireland. Oh my gosh, so fun. Well, thank you so much for joining us for a little bit at least. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna be grinning this entire time. Hi, Danya. Thank you so much, Drea. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. I hope your Zoom meeting doesn't like last too long, because no one wants to be stuck in a boring Zoom meeting for too long. No. But enjoy your day. And it was Maya. Maya did. So yes. She's been feeling under the weather lately, so hopefully she gets back to her normal. She always feels under the weather. It's like a chronic thing with her. But you know what? It's fine. Thank you so much for popping by, Katie. Oh my gosh, thank you. It's been a wild day so far. And I took pictures today. Lord, that doesn't feel like I did that today. I went out to my shed. I have that purple boa, you know. You guys have seen it in my reel or my TikTok. And that was everywhere. Oh my gosh, it was everywhere. Do I still have it? For the longest time, I had some on my shirt, and I didn't bother pulling it out, pulling it off. Okay, perfect. Yay. Hey, Amanda. I'm happy I was able to catch the live stream. Yes. Well, no, for quarantine. Oh, no. But I'm glad you could pop in and stay. Yes. Thank you so much, Gio. I want to like say hello, but I also think we should get into our first giveaway very soon. Annie, hello. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hello. Enjoy that cookie cake. Yes, after this stream is over, I get to go pick it up. So I'm so excited. But thank you. Also, if you guys haven't liked this stream yet and you wanted to, you definitely could. Don't get pressured to. But just saying. Yes. Okay, so you do. Because the next book is Destelle's book, Vincent and Addie are going to be in it a little bit. But I wonder why. Like, Yes, yeah, okay, yay. Oh, I'm excited. Yes, but there will be more Vincent and Addie. Not a ton, but I think they're going to be the only couple that has reappeared because we haven't seen Remy or Eli reappear, or Sophia or Walsh or Blair and Lucas. Like those, like the couples don't really intersect. You're gonna see Sophia and Walsh in Edith's book, but yes, Vincent and Addie will be coming back for a little bit at least. Okay, so we have our first giveaway. Okay, you guys, the first giveaway is going to be a 10. Oh fudge nugs! It's gonna be a $10 Amazon gift card. So okay, for a little bit of what's the word I want to use? Backstory? I don't know. Earlier today, it was probably like noon, I came to the StreamYard and I made like a whole list of like little buttons so I could just click it and easily, oh, I forgot to set this up for the vlog. I'm a hot mess today. So I could easily like click this and then this and then this, you know, so I could easily click them. And I'm like, yes, I'm so prepared for the live stream. Do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to think of questions to ask. Okay, fudge. Okay, I got one. So this is for a $10 Amazon gift card. So also, StreamYard comments load differently than YouTube comments. So even if like somebody's comment is above somebody else's comment on YouTube, it's going to go by which comment I see first on StreamYard. I know it's kind of annoying, but the comments do filter in sometimes differently, not usually, but yes. So if somebody, you know what I mean, it's just going to, I'm going to pick somebody about how I see it come in first on StreamYard. Whew, okay. So for the giveaway, number one, get your fingers ready, okay? If you're on your computer, on your phone, get them ready. Okay, so the question is, who is what? Okay, let's do it. What is Blair's cousin's name? How about that? And I'm going to keep going from where I was just. Hello. And the first one I see when I get down there, I will pick ya. I need to know if you know how to change a tire if you research it for the book. Just finished chapter 2 before the stream. Okay, I didn't Google it. I didn't do that kind of research. But I did go to my brother, who used to be a tire technician, and I told him, I was like, okay, show me how to change a tire. So he took me outside and walked me through the steps of how you would change a tire. And it was very strange. Like there's a line in there about how Vincent shows her where the pinch weld is. And my brother did the same thing. He said, this is the piece of metal that you would hook the jack underneath. And I'm like, great, writing it down. I literally carried my notebook outside. So I didn't research it on Google, but I did have some life experience. Although I should have had him like tell me how to take it off and put it back on, but I wasn't really too confident in myself. But yeah, so yes, how fun is that? I remember I felt kind of stupid because I wanted to ask my dad, because my dad's kind of the same way. Like he would show me and walk me through it, but he wasn't home. So I was like, okay, I'll just ask my brother. but he was really helpful. He didn't judge me at all for it, which is great. Chatting streams are so fun. I love them. I mean, I thrive, so hey. Yes. Yeah, I think it'd be a fun video one day to do, like going over what the original book looked like kind of like piecing it apart, or maybe reading a section from it. Let me see. Have you ever thought, or do you have plans to writing a different genre? Not at the moment. I mean, well, I have had some thoughts, but like different genre. Well, yeah, thoughts. And I used to write in a different genre for fun, but I don't know, right now I don't think I'd pursue it professionally to self-publish, but maybe one day down the line, I think it could be fun. Thank you so much. I'll admit I think I like this cover the most, maybe because the guy's a musician. I love music. I'm excited to read it. Yay! Yes. And it's really fun because in the next book, we're gonna be reading about Destelle and Harry. So it's gonna be interesting because he's also a singer too. So I'm excited that there's the musician aspect is going to be going. And in their book, it's going to be really focused on untapped potential a lot more than Can't Catch My Breath focuses on it. And if you haven't read Can't Catch My Breath yet, Untapped Potential is the name of their band. Okay, give me 1 second while I take a drink. Also, I'm going to make a face after I take a drink because every single time I drink this, like for the first few sips, I have a really weird face because it's like bitey, but not bad. Like I mean, I like it, so, but just like warning you now. It's kind of awkward to drink something when you know so many people are watching it. Oh, ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, there we go. That was the face. Oh, it kind of got a little bit, I don't think flat is the word you would want to use, but I haven't opened it in a while. Okay, never mind. Let's keep going. How did you find the process of writing this book compared to your previous books? I would say easier. Out of My League was a train wreck to write. But so taking it Out of My League aside, I think it was easier to write than What Are Friends For? How you know what though? No, I'm gonna backtrack on that. It was harder. Definitely harder. It was harder than If the Broom Fits, because If the Broom Fits is probably my easiest to write. Probably not as hard as Out of My League, but harder than What Are Friends For, because there's that grief element that I was really wanting to get right. And it was hard to kind of guess the depth of emotions and feelings and all that stuff. So that was harder, I would think. And because I didn't want Vincent and Addie to hate each other. I didn't want that because they could have, both of their dads were in the same accident. They could have had negative feelings toward each other. I didn't want that. So it was hard to kind of navigate what they would have been feeling if it wasn't going to be negative. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm stuttering. I don't know why. I don't know. I feel like I keep stuttering. Shoot. Not that y'all care, but thank you so much. Hey. Yeah, I don't know why. I think Shih Tzus have a lot of urinary tract issues, like urinary tract infections. They get those frequently. And she seems to have that kind of issue. I don't know if it's that exactly, like once a month, but we've been to the vet, so no worries on that front. Yes. She's napping that right now and she looks so cute. I would show you, but I've got a messy room in the background. And yes, guys, I don't know if I ever want to take it down, even though I really want to reread my Lux books. So I'm gonna connect. Like, we got an issue. Thank you so much. And oh, it was stormy there. I'm so jealous. We had a lot of snow. I got some pretty pictures. With 1 year under your belt, what would you tell Sarah from a year ago? Ooh, okay. What would I tell last year, Sarah? I think I would tell myself Somebody was walking by my room. I think I would tell myself, oh, it was just Giselle. Hey, G. Oh, hi. What would I tell myself? I feel like I would just say to kind of trust in yourself a little bit more. To not be so concerned about what other people might think, you know. I talked about this a bit in my recent vlog, but I know I always do my best. You know, if I am content with a book, like I feel like I've exhausted all my options, I feel like I have nowhere else to grow, to go, then I will publish, you know. And I think back then, and actually even a little bit with this book, I was kind of beating myself up, like, is this the best I could have done? And then I'm like, wait, Sarah, you would not have done, like, I was second guessing, like, you know, like you would not have published any of this if you thought it wasn't good enough, you know. Not what was, that's the best I would have done. I thought, like, what if people don't like it? There we go. What if people don't like it? And I think I would go back and tell myself, this is, if you're doing your best, you know, if you don't do your best, then you're allowed to stress. But if you've done your best, then you don't get to stress, you know? Lord, I was all over the place with that comment. I would tell myself not to stress, that you did your best. You always do your best, and your best is good enough, and people have their own opinions, and just stay true to you and how you want to write, and kind of stick with what resonates with you. I feel like I'm such a people pleaser that I could see myself going down a path where I am constantly trying to please everybody, and that's not a good thing. I need to stick with what I enjoy, with like what I feel comfortable with what makes my writer heart happy, you know. And if I do my best on something, it's good enough. Lord have mercy on my soul. That was a long answer. I'm 125. That's okay. No worries. Let me see. Have a great rest of your night, Annie and Tina. Hello. I want to see Lucas going into Crush Beans in the future. Hear first short story from Vincent's point of view for your patrons. That's a request if it's not. It is in the plan. So it's not going to be for February. I was thinking March. So yeah. Yes. Abby won with Johnny. Am I Abby, you are the winner for the $10 gift card. DM me your email address. Am I missing something with Cindy though? I am with you. I don't know a Cindy. But there are so many of you who do know a Cindy. Cindy, what am I thinking? I would love to know. I'd love for you to explain it to me. I'm very curious. Maybe it's one of those things, one of those like Mandela effects, I guess. How funny is that though? But I mean, love the name. But Abby, you did win. So DM me your email address and I will send you the gift card after the stream. So while we finished our first giveaway, I have a question for you guys. This is fun. Who is your favorite main character of mine and why? So we have all the girls essentially. Sophia, Blair. If you've read Can't Catch My Breath, Addie or Remy. Which one is your favorite and why? I'm curious. Yeah, I'm excited to hear your guys' answers. Okay. Who is Cindy? You guys are cute. You guys are cute. I wrote a lot of fantasy books. I wrote and paranormal romance books. So I wrote a book about angels, a book about soul stealers. Don't know where that came from, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't write contemporary. Not even a little bit. but I wrote contemporary one day because I really wanted to try something different and new, and I wanted to just like have a genre to have fun with, and it ended up being romance, contemporary romance, and that's really funny. Okay, I am drinking fudge. There we go. I'm drinking Barefoot Riesling. It's my favorite wine. I like the pink Moscato too, but this is way more. I like this way more. Riesling is really good. I'm a big Riesling person. On that note, ooh, it's good. It's good. I think I only had one sip at that point. I don't know. It's okay. Oh my gosh, that was scary. That ghost thing from last time. No thanks. Thank you so much, Yaza. We have been getting not a lot of snow this winter, and it is making me upset. Hello. Thank you so much, Jana. Autocorrect got me and Cindy. Oh, that makes so much sense. That makes sense. Yes. Whenever I hear Cindy, I think of, is it Read with Cindy? Or is it just with Cindy now? She didn't, I don't remember. But Read with Cindy was what I kept thinking of. I love you guys. You're so funny. Remy, I'm glad you love Remy. I love Remy too. Oh, she's so spunky. And Addie for reasons I can't disclose yet. I think Addie is already shaping up to be mine, but I'm not far enough to give a why. I just like her. Well, I'm glad you like her. Yay. She's got a lot going on. She does. Sophia for this one. Blair is a close second. Oh, I love that you like Blair. I was so afraid nobody would. But I also felt like I loved Blair. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people might not have liked her, but like her personality is like the perfect for her. You know what I mean? I can see people being like thinking that she is a little bit too sarcastic or something like that. Oh man, I'm sweating. TMI, but you know it's fine. Sophia, because she's the only one I've read. Plus, I love the name. I love the name Sophia too. Oh my goodness, I do. I also love the name. I probably shouldn't share the name yet. It's a character I'm going to use for a different book. But I also love the name Destelle. That's a very pretty name. The story about how I got that name is actually quite funny. I think Addie, because she's very relatable for me. I'm glad you find her relatable. Yay. I think Addie's my favorite because I identify with her the most. Yay. I like the more angsty ones. Me too. You know, I love somebody in their ARC review. I don't read reviews. I try not to read reviews much anymore, but I read the ARC reviews so I can get like little snapshots for promotion and stuff. Somebody in their ARC review said that they would like more differentiation for my characters, but they do enjoy the strong, ambitious character, you know? And I love writing ambitious teenage girls. Like, I absolutely love it. I don't know why. I do have some, like, you know, what's the word? Like, kind of more timid girls up my sleeve. So if you guys have read Can't Catch My Breath, you know Molly. Molly is getting her own book, and Molly is very quiet, very reserved, you know. So she's up my sleeve. But I just love, like, Sophia is so passionate and so driven for her goals. I love that. And Addie, I talked about it in my video today. She's very mature for her age. You know, she's gone through something so traumatic, but she has a very mature outlook on it. And I know, like, and I think I kind of model them a teeny bit off of me, whereas I was kind of more of a mature teenager in my grade. When I was in high school, I was really mature because which I was probably a bit too mature because I was kind of judgmental about everybody who wasn't as mature as me. Whereas we're 16. Chill out, Sarah. But I just love writing ambitious, driven, passionate, you know what I mean? So, yes, Blair was fun because Blair wasn't as like, you know, Blair was more angsty than driven and ambitious. So, yeah, I don't know. I just love the kind of, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. But yes. Maddie, thank you for popping in and chatting for a little bit. I hope you have a rest of your day as well. Sweating. You probably see my face getting redder and redder. When I talk, I get too passionate. Guess I feel like she has a lot of growth. Yeah. I feel you on that. She's had a lot of crappy things happen to her too. Blair and Addie have had the crappiest family life. Oh, poor things. Oh, you're okay. You're totally okay. Because it could go either way. But it's totally okay. Honestly, I feel connected to Blair more than Sophia or Remy because of the situation with her dad. Oh, I'm glad you feel connected to her. I feel like she's a little bit more. I felt a little bit more connected to her. There's an eyelash as well, mostly because like, I mean, she's kind of like not the opposite of Addie, but she had something bad happen to her and she started pushing people away, and that is really relatable for me. I feel like Blair is probably the closest to me, emotional wise. And then Sophia and I are pretty close too. But I think it'll be between the two. I like Remy and Elijah. I've only read the 3 chapters so far, and I really love their characters. Well, I'm glad you like them. Yay. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Danya. Now it's time to read them. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy them when you do get a chance to read them. I'm glad you liked Molly. I loved Molly. And, even though Vesta does, like, she's kind of, Vesta's kind of a booty sometimes, I feel like I do understand her character, and that's probably because I'm the author, but I do like Vesta. Yes, she's got some stuff, she does stuff, but too mature led to being too judgy. Yes, it's hard. It was hard for me. It was hard. And plus the thing is too, I was friends with all boys. So, I was hardcore more mature than them. But I think, and then like, I kind of felt like more of a mother figure. So then that made me feel more mature. Just bad way all around. All right. So friends, I put this one on here, but I don't know if like it would be, okay, we'll just do giveaway number 2. Answer it if you answer this question, if you want to win this prize. If you don't want to win this prize, totally okay, because like it's going to be an ebook collection of all my books, so all 4 books. So I understand if like you have got all my books, you wouldn't want this giveaway prize. But if you do want it, answer this question. Well, the thing is too, this would have to be a not book related question. Oh fudge! Hang on! I gotta use my brain. Okay, this could be a question about me. Okay. But it has to be easily knowable. I can't ask about my dogs because I said their names already. Fudge. Hang on, friends. Hang on. Fudge. Okay, this one might be easy. Okay. Actually, it probably will be easy. If you don't want this prize, like, you know what I mean? But if you want it, definitely comment. And remember, whoever comments first, and it comes in on my side of things. It might look different on YouTube, but whatever I see first. Last week, I did a challenge, okay? I woke up at 5 a.m. every single day. Who did I participate in this challenge with? There are 2 people. If you say them both, you win. This might be hard. I don't think so, because we did live streams, so I don't think it'd be that hard, but Fudge, where was I? Oh, wait, I think girls are here. I love how you're planning on making a book for a shy and timid character. I love reading my characters that are quiet as well. I totally get that. Honestly, I understand that too because I was way more quiet and shy. Shy and quiet. There we go. Than everybody else that I've written about. So I understand that too. I feel like I'm gonna knock Molly out of the park. Yes, Blair has an E. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I like the way it looks with an E. I think more than without an E. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. I actually recurled it really quick before we went on, and I pulled my like half back like I do. I don't know why. I've been loving that lately. Like I've been loving this side out of my face. I don't know. I feel like you're such a good. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. I feel like I hope I would be a good friend. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I hope so. Well, I'm glad I say we're all friends. Guys, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's so fun. Well, thank you. That was really sweet. Thank you. It's also friends with all boys. Yes. Yeah. I don't know why I was. Well, growing up, there were a lot more boys in my grade than girls. I grew up in a grade of 15 kids in elementary school. And then we, like, a school near us combined. I don't know if that's fine. But yeah, it's more friends with more boys. But never dated any of them. Nope. You know, for me, all of the guys in my grade, like I graduated with 50. So we went from 15 in elementary school to 50 graduating class. All of the guys in my grade literally saw me as their little sister, and I was so ticked off by it. Like, I was so mad. I'm like, why don't you want to date me? It's so funny thinking back about that. Well, and because it was funny. I can't believe I just talked about that. It's fine. Also, sweating. Oh my gosh. Diane, thank you so much for popping in. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we get to follow each other on our journeys. Oh my gosh, you always put a smile on my face. I'm so glad you could pop in and say hi. I was also from some of the boys and still am. Yeah, I feel like for me, I was in one of those schools where the girls were dramatic, like way more dramatic than the boys. You know, like I literally went to one of those cliched high schools. So boys were just so less problematic that I just hung out with them. How to spell them? Because okay, yeah, Maya is just Maia, and then Giselle. I've talked about this a little bit before. I hate how Giselle spells her name, as if she has a choice. I hate how Giselle spells her name, or Giselle's name is spelled because it's Gizel. So it looks like Gizzle, and I hate it. When we adopted her, I told my parents, like, oh, let's change it to the way Giselle from Enchanted says it, because we were going to keep her name. And my parents were like, no, this is fine. I'm like, no, please, can we just change it? No such luck. So it's Gizel. I hate it. And okay, on this side of things, Jana got the winning answer. So yes, it was Zara and Maddie. Yes. Jana, if you wanted to DM me your email address, wherever you have me on, and remind me that it was for the full set of the books. That way I don't get anything mixed up. But thank you guys for like saying your answers. Oh my gosh, yes. I don't know. My brain just kind of stopped thinking there for a second. Thank you. I have 2 more giveaways. So yes. It's already been 40 minutes. What? So now I've got a question for you guys. Who is your favorite side character of mine and why? So this would be Donnie, Eloise, Edith. If you read Can't Catch Your Breath, it'd be Molly or Vesta, or Harry, or Jonathan. There's a lot of or Stella. There's a lot of side characters in Can't Catch My Breath that you would like. You could like, you know. Because unlike the other ones, I don't think there's anybody other than Edith. Unless Savannah or Jeremy is like your, is your go-to for what a friend's for. Out of my league, you could like Jewel, if Jewel is your favorite side. I didn't flesh the side characters out a lot, and I kind of regret that. But yes. Thank you. I think it just frames my face a little bit better. And this side always lacks volume, so it would always be like really dull. So having like a little pony and like being able to scrunch it, that was a little bit too much though. Works better. What is that noise? It's very loud outside. Whew. Yeah, oh my gosh. I don't know what that was when I said that. Okay, I'm not gonna. That makes me feel like, don't cry, Sarah, don't cry. Ooh. Also, I just had a random thought really quick. I went back to my old live streams, like I said in the beginning. Guys, my eyebrows back then were huge. They were huge. And this one's, okay. Now that I've pointed them out, I feel compelled to say, yes, my eyebrows are sisters, not twins, because my face is very strange. So one eyebrow is taller than the other one because that's how my face works. This one's really thin. I don't know. Now I'm being overly judgmental. But yes, one eyebrow of mine does sit higher. It annoys the crap out of me. But anyway, my eyebrows, they used to be so thick. Thick eyebrows. I swear I've only had 2 sips of wine, guys. Guy friends are amazing. I've had a lot of guy friends growing up too. Kind of even out as I get older. Yeah, I feel like once you get older, like, I don't know. For me, girls in high school were annoying, but girls now, everyone's kind of just like chilled. At least the people that I'm around. When we were 5 years old, I also never dated any guys. The only time it is the worst. When they see you as a sister, you are friend zoned. There's no climbing out of it. Unless you, like, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I'm glad that I haven't dated any of them either. I used to have a crush on one of my guy friends, like one of my close guy friends. And he liked me. But at first, like, when I found out he liked me, it really freaked me out. So I was like, I don't know if I like him. And then I'm like, you know what? I like him. So I was going to pursue him. He flippin' moved on. I'm like, guys, I was so mad. Oh, that was a time and a half. He asked me to prom over text and then thought I said no. So he asked somebody else. And then I'm like, dude, I thought we were going to prom together. And he's like, well, I thought you said no. Oh my God. That was a time and a half. And all of our other guy friends were like, I'm not going to tell him that you like him because I don't want to get in like the middle of it. When in reality, they were all just not wanting to be a good friend. Okay, we're not enough about that. I was spelling your dog's names would have been a good question. Oh, I feel like that would have been a good question. Oh, that's why you asked. That's why you asked. I'm sorry. That's okay. Because I feel like I don't know. But thank you for the suggestion. My brain just didn't comprehend it quack enough, fast enough. Only raising enough friends with girls too. I get that. I feel like I don't really have that many IRL friends. Like, I don't know. All my friends are still guys. I love it. The girls are very dramatic mine too. Some girl fights more. Ooh. Those usually girls. Yeah. High schools are crazy. Also, private school, there's a lot more wealthy kids. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. I worked at a private school once, and those kids, like, it can be hard. Because I feel like there was a big stigma, at least in that private school. Also, it feels like a lifetime ago. I'm only friends with one girl from high school still. Me too, actually. Yeah, I don't talk to anybody from high school anymore, except for one friend. Twins. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I hope you have the rest of your day. Thank you for popping by. Donnie, because he's a great wingman. He is! Oh my gosh. I feel like Donnie is really, really good. I love Donnie. I feel like if I had to pick a best friend, it would be, I think it would be Donnie. Honestly, I think it would be Donnie. Yes. Because he's, like you said, he's a great wingman to both Blair and Lucas. Like, even though they broke up, Donnie was so good to both people, you know? Which just shows he's a great guy. Love Donnie. I agree. I like little sister with the broom fits. Oh my gosh, Delia. Yes, she is such a sweetie. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I also love everyone can't catch your breath, even if I disagree. Yeah, like I said, but in the beginning, like Vesta is kind of like, you know, she does some things that aren't great, but it's not like she does them because how it all happened was an accident. And like I try to put myself in her shoes, how much I'm not saying anything, how much something would suck. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I understand. But then again, I am the author, so it makes sense that I would understand that character. Is that weird that my dad's name is Jonathan? How do you spell his name? That's how I spell it. Yeah, like just like that. I love that spelling. I actually knew a Jonathan. I worked at a diner not diner. It's a restaurant with him. It's very fun. I used to be a waitress. That feels like a lifetime ago too. Hey, thank you for coming. Yeah, you're totally fine because we still have like 2 giveaways to do, and I've just been rambling. So, Edith, but Donnie is definitely a close second. I love Edith. I'm so excited for Edith's book. So excited for Edith's book. Favorite side characters, definitely Donnie. Agreed. Not his compliments. No. You guys are so sweet. You're sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, no kidding. Oh my gosh, and we did actually I'm not gonna tell that story that I wanted to tell because I don't there's a story idea coming soon. And yeah, we were texting and I remember I was like, oh my gosh, so sweet, you know, but never dated any of my guy friends either, just fine with it. I did go on dates with guys, but I just never dated. I've been on dates with guys too, but never like boyfriend, girlfriend. Which is fine because I feel like all the dates I went on were like bullets dodged, like Eva said. Whew. Definitely not out of line. No. But I feel like it'd be so fun. But the thing is, okay, I draw a lot of inspiration off of things that I know, and I am a straight female, and I feel like I wouldn't want to do it not justice. But I don't think it's ever out of the question. I think there's always possibilities too. I think it'd be really fun. In fact, I have a LGBTQ plus character coming up. He's not the main character, but he is coming. So I feel like I'm trying to get better at feeling more comfortable. Like because that's the last thing I want to do. The last thing I want to do is write something terribly wrong, which I don't think. But I don't. It's not off the table. You know what I mean? It's definitely a possibility because yes, I just know that me as a straight female, you know, I know like what yeah. Am I making sense? I hope I'm not being offensive too. I do not mean to be offensive, and that's my thing. I don't want to be offensive. I don't want to. I just want. But no, don't. It's not an out of line question. It's a very perfectly amazing question. I hope in the future I will be confident enough in my writing abilities to portray it correctly, because I think it'd be awesome to expand and kind of just explore different characters. You know what I mean? Explore the different possibilities in a story and the plot line. So yeah, hopefully one day, yes. Now I think it'd be really fun. Duck? What? I feel like that would have been that boy. Oh my gosh. While we're on the topic of that boy, I texted him last May, and no, okay. I have to tell the story really quick, okay? It's gonna be a quick story. For Secret Santa one year, I gave him cologne because I thought this cologne smelled amazing, and I wanted him to smell amazing because at that point I liked him. And last year, so that was 3 years after we graduated high school, 4 years after I got him the cologne. Last year, he messages me. He's like, hey, I just want to tell you that I really appreciate the cologne you got me for Christmas that one year. Whenever I need new, I always get that specific cologne because I love it. You should take me shopping sometime because I feel like you have great taste. With a winky face. And I'm like, maybe this is a sign. And so I message him back and I'm like, yeah, that'd be so fun, or whatever I said. And no response. A year later, no response. Like, what is wrong with boys? I'm 21 years old and boys are still frustrating. Or the boys I surround myself with, I guess. That's the thing. I want to get out of this corn country town so stinking bad. I live in corn country. I want to find different people and immerse myself with different people. Everyone's so single-minded here. Single-minded? Single-minded? Narrow-minded. I've only been to private schools, and as one person who didn't care about Brandon, I never fit. Well, I could see that. I could totally see that. I feel like I wouldn't care either. The IRL friends that are girls. Me too. Me too. I feel like it's also easier to connect with somebody online because there's no like you're not. I guess I'm just like a really introverted person in real life that I just get nervous in real life. I don't know. Also, maybe we should hop into our next giveaway, eh? Okay, friend. Vindy is definitely my favorite. The other ones are garbage. So I think we decided on Walia for Walsh and Elijah. I don't like that. But like, then again, nothing else sounds good. That was the best, I think. And then we have Rem-Elijah, which doesn't sound bad at all. Rem-Elijah would be my close second. And then we have Lucaire? I think. It was either that or Blucas. It's not gonna be Blucas. So it is definitely Vindy. I'm glad you're back, Katie, and hello. I'm glad you're here. Papa the dentist. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I've been done with the dentist for a little bit. I had to go back for getting my cavities filled, and then they found something wrong with my with how my teeth were sitting. So we had to go over something, and I had like 3 appointments. I was so frustrated. Okay. Maybe I'll go until Katie's next comment. How about that? Angelina, hello. I'm really attracted to Vincent, I must say. Girl, me too. I love Vincent so much. I love Vincent. Yes. Oh, well, yay. Well, I'm glad you could pop over. Hang on, my comments jumped real quick. So I know how y'all did my dumb stuff. Katie, well, yay for the 6 a.m. chat. That's awesome. Well, even though you're dying, you're still doing it. That's fun. I tried to wake up at 5 a.m. today because I'm like, I'll wake up early. I'll be productive. It did not happen. My alarm went off at 6, and I was like, no. Okay, so this next one is for US only, unfortunately, just because it's going to be a signed copy of Can't Catch My Breath. So, yeah, US only because, I mean, just for now. I want to do an international giveaway soon. BookBub just emailed me. New release from Sarah Sutton. I did not know. Okay. So, Can't Catch My Breath. What can we say? What could we ask? Fudge. I'm so sorry that I didn't think of these questions before. Fudge. So, if we did, okay, so I could probably ask a question about any of my other books. That one's too specific. Fudge. Okay. This one's kind of tough. This one could be tough. Okay. Actually, no, let's do one that's not as tough, because that one's probably really tough. Which character of mine had a pet? Which one had a pet, friends? Like, I could have afforded brand stuff. My mom didn't believe in getting me brand stuff when I was so young. My parents are the same way. My mom wouldn't even let me go to, which, I mean, I'm not saying this negatively at all. Like, I'm not judging my parents. I get it. My mom wouldn't even take us to get American Eagle or Aeropostale stuff for the longest time. Because we really didn't have too much money. Like, we weren't, like, you know what I mean? We could have afforded it, but my parents were like, you know what? In the exact same way. Like, it caters too much to a popularity thing. And there were shirts that were just as cute at JCPenney's or, but I remember the first time I got to shop at Aeropostale, I was over the moon excited. Yes, that is the last thing I want to do. And I don't want to do it terrible. Like, I don't want to do it wrong. And it's not off the table for sure. But like how you phrase it. You don't want to write outside your experiences until you're sure. Because, guys, I'll be honest. I'll be dead honest. I grew up in a town that was straight, white. Like, I live in a town in a tiny part of Michigan where there is no diversity. So I want to go out and explore and learn before I try to write anything, because I don't want anything that I write to be littered with stereotypes or anything negative. Because even though it's not negative towards diversity here, but there's none to look at and to understand, you know what I mean? To like absorb. Does that make sense? So I feel like I don't think I would do it justice right now. But I do want to get out of here and see the world, see different cultures and different people. I want to kind of immerse myself more before I tackle anything that I don't know too much about. Does that make sense? Because like I said, I do live. That made me laugh. I did. Yes. I remember that now. But yes, I want to do it justice. Whatever I do, like I said, I always want to do my best. And if I feel like I'm not doing something justice, that's not my best. And I can Google, Google's there. But like, I feel like sometimes you just have to experience stuff before there's just some stuff you have to experience. There's nothing here that I can draw off of. Do you know what I mean? I want to do it justice. I'm glad it makes sense. I don't want it to be terribly sounding, but I was in private school for only 4. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that acronym in so long. Wait, there is a boy. A boy. Wait, there was the boy that I talked about. Was it? Wait, what boy? Oh fudge! Did I miss something? You're telling I'm just not feeling comfortable writing. It's hard for me as a straight male, but I have a lot of age. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. That's awesome that you have a bunch of friends who are willing to help too. For sure. I'm sorry. I did not want to. I'm glad it makes sense. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Why did I say I'm sorry? I'm glad it makes sense. I don't know. It's just they were nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, okay. Let me take a screenshot of your name. When I do, yes, because definitely sensitivity readers would be all over that. But yes, one day, like I said, I want to do it one day, for sure. So, yeah. Yeah, there was a whole live stream once where I was just talking about boys. Oh my god. It's offensive me even if we don't talk anymore. It's nice. Well, I'm glad it's yay. That's awesome. Even if you don't talk much anymore, I'm glad you're still friends. Literally so in love with my friend. He's still in denial about it, but it's fine. No, he needs to get out of that denial. Don't say that. No. notes. Oh no, I feel that. I also I'm gonna get to the answers in a second. I think I'm getting closer. Um, but these guys here, like, they're fine, but I just don't think they're. I don't know. I'm not looking anymore. I used to be looking all over the place for one. I'm not looking anymore. I am not. We're not doing that. I'm just gonna let the when it comes when he arrives. That sounds better. Then that's we'll cross paths when we cross paths. No, have you ever did online dating, Zara? I feel like online dating in Manhattan would be wild. A lot of people date young. Well, I'm glad people find some people there. Yeah, no one around here likes to date. Like, the thing is, I'm looking for a guy I would marry. I'm not looking for a guy to just have a guy. You know what I'm saying? Urban child and moved to mid-Michigan for 3 years and died. Yes. Moved in quickly. Today is our 16th wedding year. Aw! Yay! Guys, don't hesitate or get confused if they know. I agree. I heard somebody say once that if you're ever confused, actually, I'm not going to quote that because I actually don't remember how it was. Or if he likes you, you'll know. And I really love that. It's definitely easier to make friends online. Yes. Oh my gosh. I feel like I am so awkward in social situations. And I think that's just a product of how I grew up, like, not confident in myself, and I still suck in social situations. Online, it's easier to be confident because, like, it's just me in my room. You know what I'm saying? But it is definitely harder in real life, for sure. I always get so embarrassed when somebody, like, brings up my book life in real life. I'm like, no, it's fine. You don't need to do that. I find it funny. I can't handle kind of quick speed. I think I would kind of be slow too. At least like 2 years slow. Like, I could not marry somebody after 6 months, which is not saying it's bad. No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I feel like, I don't know. Actually, I feel like I would just like the relationship. No, because you would still have the relationship if you're married. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know. Honestly, if you know, that's great. If you're, I say great, go for it. I think I would like a long dating period. I don't know. Well, the thing is, though, I'm a person that takes it slow. Like, I just feel like it would take us 2 months to get to hand holding. No, not that long, but I'm just being dumb now. Hello, Celeste. Glad you're here. And isn't that funny that we live so close? I love it. Somebody else messaged me and they ended up being 15 minutes away from me. And I'm like, that's weird. That's cool though. Okay, now I'm so behind in my comments. I'm 10 minutes behind in the comments. I'm so sorry. So for the next giveaway, it's going to be for the final giveaway. You just enter type in the comments. Which one of your characters would you date? Ooh, Walsh or Vincent? Yes. Okay, I want to hear y'all answers on that too. Which one of my characters would you date? Is Elijah based on a real guy? No. Yes, but no. So I had one guy friend who was really close to me. We talked about him in the recent live stream actually, and he is the kind of one. He's kind of the one I based the friend aspect of that character off of, not the romance. We were definitely platonic, but he's kind of where I based the humor and stuff off of. He's not creative though. So I don't know where I got the creativity part from. But Elijah is not based on a real character. I was thinking the other day, somebody is based off of a real character. But I can't remember who it was. I cannot remember who it was. It's the weirdest thing. Okay. So I love you. But that's not the answer. It's not Elijah. It is not Elijah. And it's not Remy. Nope. That's funny. I want to. I want to so freaking bad. So freaking bad. Okay, Celeste. Yes, it's Sophia. Sophia has a pet cat. Yes, her name is Sheba. So, Celeste, I think I mailed you a signed copy. Would you like a gift card instead? Or would you like 2 signed copies? We can definitely do a gift card instead. And then I could have another giveaway for our signed copy. Let me know, Celeste. I mean, unless you want another one to give it away to a friend. Totally fine. It was an off-brand. I went holiday shopping for some nieces. Oh my gosh, the prices on some stuff is insane. I don't really, right now I don't have a crush, but that one was just a guy from high school. And when he reached out again, I was like, ooh, and then nothing came of it. A year later, no response. I wished him happy birthday in September, and he said, thank you. I hope your writing is going well. So, I live in a small town in New York in the same way. Going to religious private school makes it hard. I totally get that. And it's hard because I'm a person that really writes off of experience, you know? So let me see. And hard for me to come to and assure myself that I may be honest. But yeah, I feel like that would be hard, especially if you're raised in a religious school. That would be really tough. But however you are, we love you for it, Amanda. Yes. Yes. For sure. Just tell us about all the boys, to be sure. All the boys. Like, in my life? Oh my gosh. I love talking about boys soon. Two. There's been 5. DRRCB. I don't want to say their names, but 2 R's because they both had the same name. Should have learned my lesson. One actually dated, like, he was crushing on me hardcore for like 6 months, and then he started dating my cousin, and they're still going strong. So I went on 2 dates with him. It's very awkward. It's very awkward. All right. Actually, hang on. Yes, me too. And because it's easier to have it feel a bit more real, because if you've experienced something, or if you know how you would react in that like element, you know, a little easier. That's why detailing grief was so hard for me. I mean, my dog died, which sounds so stupid in terms of a dog death and a dad death, but I was destroyed when that dog died. Oh my gosh, destroyed. Oh my gosh, no. I have a question for you. I did not write it down. Well, I guess you guys have already answered it. Which character of mine would you date? I'm curious. Oh, perfect, Zara. I definitely will. Thank you guys for being so accepting and kind about that. Cause I really do want to like explore that, like explore the options in the future. I still want to do them poorly, you know? And thank you guys for being accepting about that. Oh my gosh, yeah. It was really early in the days of I think it was like one of the first live streams. I think it really was. Yes. Fudge. Hang on, the comments jumped. I've got a lot of comments to go through. I'm so sorry. I'm being slow. Don't do online dating. Trust me. I feel like I'm not here. Not around here. Heck no. Heck to the like. I live in the it's a tiny town. It's a tiny county. It's a tiny area, and everybody here is just country, like dumb. I don't know. I'm being judgy. I'm not trying to be judgy, but I don't know. Enjoy your dinner. Oh my goodness. I hope you enjoy the book. I'm hungry. My parents, I think, went to go pick up the cookie cake, so that's coming for me. Not great. I didn't mean I didn't go to. Oh, yeah. People have been doing Zoom datings. Zoom dates. I would die. Yes, 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 yes. Good job, Celeste. I'm so excited for you. Let me know, and then I can do our next giveaway. I do have one giveaway after this, but if you do not want the second signed copy, I will do another one. Ouch. Oh, sometimes like I know he likes me. Oh, boy, you're right. He is in denial. We need to like give him an intervention. Sorry, I'm sitting on the ground and I'm starting to not get comfy, but you know it's fine. I'm sure my milk contains. I love that. I was thinking about doing like an online dating, like something about it, but then I would have to like go on an online date. But like, and then plus the world's not ready for that yet. The world isn't ready for Sarah to be dating yet. Sarah isn't ready for Sarah to be dating yet. No, I'm not sure my answers. I'm trying to remember names. I was too confident this one. No. Now I'm myself and happy. Oh, I love that. Now now I'm myself and happy. I'm glad you're yourself and happy, my friend. Shay, hello. I've also right. Oh, no, no. Yeah, see, it's just too uncomfortable for me. Okay. If I wanted to date. Yeah, that's the cool thing too. Like if you don't want to date, totally fine. You know, I love that the world is evolving enough that where you don't have to get like people aren't like judgy if you don't get married. Like, Lord have mercy. My grandma always asks when I'm gonna bring a guy home. And it's like, I don't have to if I don't want to. Right now, I don't want to. I used to want to. I used to want to so badly. I'm sorry, I'm like all over the place. I used to want to have a guy so badly. Now I'm like, I'm fine being by myself. I told somebody that the other day, and they're like, I'm so proud you have that mindset now. And I'm like, thanks. Vincent, please. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I would say What Are Friends For first, because the fun thing about my books is that there's Easter eggs in every other book. So I'll comment. I would definitely say What Are Friends For first. I would say work your way down the thing. You don't have to read them in order, but I think if they didn't care either way, I would say What Are Friends For first. Walsh is a dreamboat. My husband and I dated about 4.5 years before we got married, but our commitment was marriage level from day one. I love that so much. No breaks or wondering. My first relationship was 3.5 years. I'd say 3. I love that you knew from day one. That's amazing. I want that. Shots fired. That's why I laughed. I was like, oh. I love it. I'm in no hurry to get married. My fiance and I got 6 years. Oh, I love that. We're both from divorced families, so that's part of where my hesitation comes from. Yes. Oh my gosh, I totally understand that. Well, also congrats on 6 years. I love it. Probably Walsh. Yay. Vinny is mine. Unless there's a Lucas Vinny combo. I mean, I did the hell. Me too. Oh my gosh. To give those back. I love that. Yeah. I'd say 3.5 years to give those biological. And I feel like life tests can sometimes be very interesting too, because like, you know, sometimes you don't know a person until you face like really tough stuff together. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying. So far behind. Far behind. Don't feel far behind. I don't know what you feel far behind about, but do not feel far behind because you are all caught up with us. Yes. Probably him. I relate him the most. He seems really caring and relaxed guy. He is very caring and very relaxed. He's had something tough happen to him with his brother going to jail. That sucks. Actually, I'm writing something about that soon, about how Terry went to jail. It's not like the book isn't about Terry, but I want to detail about how just because somebody makes a bad decision once in their life, like it was a bad decision, but I want to like, it doesn't make them a bad person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, wrong place, wrong people, wrong time is a recipe for disaster. It's something I've actually dealt with personally. not robbing a bank, but not bank, gas station, but where if you're with the wrong people, the wrong time, wrong place, like, you know what I mean? If you're too complicit with the wrong people, it's a recipe for disaster, and it's been very fun to detail, and I'm excited for you guys to read it because it's a little bit it's different from the feel good, like, not you can't catch your breath isn't really feel good though. It's kind of heavy, but I don't know. I'm excited for you to read it either way. You're the coolest, Angelina. You are. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm so slow in the comments. I'm 10 minutes behind still. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've read all your books and I can't remember that for the life of me. It's not really heavily mentioned. Ooh, definitely Donnie. Definitely. I think Donnie and I would be buds. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's totally fine. If you want to DM, I think I have your email address, but I would prefer it if you could DM me. That way I have it for sure. That's what it is, you know? So, um, honestly though, it'd be a wild book. I could definitely write the relationship about the guy who liked me and then started dating my cousin. That would be killer. But yeah, if you Celeste is gonna take the gift card, so we'll do a $10 gift card, Celeste. But let's do the signed copy again, friends. Fudge. I love doing these giveaways, but I suck at figuring out the questions. Signed copy of Can't Catch My Breath. Okay. Hang on. Let me take a drink. Maybe it'll jog my memory, my thoughts. Ah, fudge knocks. Okay. Here we go. Who does Edith have a crush on? Who does she have a crush on? U.S. only, please. Thank you. But yeah, who does she have a crush on? I'm glad that my mom is super supportive of me in all aspects of life. She's one of those people who are dysphobic despite being religious. Yes! Oh, I love that. I love your mother. Your mother is one of my favorite people now because where I'm from, like, yes, I love that. I love that people can still be religious and be accepting of people because isn't that what religion's about? You know, like accepting people, you know, people have their own paths, you know, and I love that so much. I love that so much. That's hilarious. It was very awkward. We're actually like born on the same day too. My cousin and I, born on the same day. I'm older by 9 hours. I thought this could be yeah. I've read up a lot. It's not dumb, so it fails. Yeah. Oh my, it's hard, especially because I had my dog since I was 2 for 14 years. So I think the only time I've written involves research. Yeah. I haven't fallen in love either. I haven't kissed anyone either. But I feel like I know a lot from reading as well, like not research. I didn't read for research, but all that knowledge from reading provides good research for me. And I've got a vivid imagination. That sounded dirty. I mean, I was talking about kissing, so I guess it's a little dirty, but like not like dirty. I'm gonna get red in a second here. Vincent, two chapters, and then I already know. Yes. I can't and that's what for the last few years of my dog's life, I was always worried, you know. And like right now with Maya always being sick, it freaks me out too. But because I have an overactive imagination, so it's tough. Okay, but give your puppy a hug from me. I love dogs. And very country. Oh, cookie cake. God, my grandparents never did that to me. Yeah, I don't. She means well, but it's how she met my dad. They wrote the first on the website. Down topping up. That's really fun. Yes, I love that. There's 2 years we were talking about moving into that. What a jerk. What the heck? Good riddance. I'm so sorry that happened. That would be devastating for me. I'm so sorry, Zara. Texting was so weird. I'm about my husband's a different world. Yeah, see? I feel like world before texting was very, very different. Very. You can't dump somebody over text. What the heck? My daughter is 24. Well, I'm gone. Grandma, you're so funny. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like I want to explore that, so I'm really excited to explore that. I have other ideas that I'm not disclosing. Yes, but Distell's is the only one I'm actively writing. And Amanda, yay! Yes, Zach is the love interest of Edith Bradley. Yes, I'm so excited for Edith's book. Fudge. Amanda, if you want to DM me your address so I can mail the signed copy. I should have been writing these down, but hopefully you guys DM me because I forgot to write these down. But yes, Zach. I love Zach. Zach's got some issues, but who doesn't, you know? All right, so I wanted to have another question, like another fun question for you guys. But I don't know what that would have been. I had one, but it just kind of is too dumb. I'm not gonna ask you. Who do you think main character-wise you would be best friends with? Is it the same thing as who you like the best? I think that is the same thing. Fudge. I don't know what I want to say. I don't know what I want to ask. I feel like I want to ask you guys a question to be more interactive. StreamYard does like switch, like they don't come in the same. So even if like how it appears on YouTube isn't how it appears on StreamYard all the time. So yes. Oh. Is there? I get what you're saying now. You're saying that there's other questions popping up and the wrong question. Okay, that's curious. I'm curious. Is that lagging for anybody else? You can DM me on Instagram or Twitter, whichever one you prefer. I don't think there's a way to DM on YouTube, but Instagram or Twitter are perfect. I fake it well enough in my books too. Yeah, I feel like it's. Well, now it's been like 3, I think, but yeah, I haven't drank like hardly any of it. You guys see that? Fudge. It's gonna get warm. Have some experience behind them. I love that. I really vibe with Addie because I was most. So Addie is the most organized. I love that, and I loved writing a character who was really organized with bullet journals and stuff. I think that's really fun. I really enjoyed it. At first she wasn't. This was actually a last minute change. Also. That is so weird. I saw the answers before you asked. Oh, I know what you're saying now. Wait. Do I know what you're saying? Hang on. My brain needs a second to think. I saw the answers before you asked the question. Oh. I was gonna say, because sometimes, I know StreamYard is delayed. Like, video to YouTube video. That's weird. That's weird. I'm so sorry that it's being funky. I think I'd be good friends with Sophia. I feel like Sophia and I would be good friends too. I think friend-wise, I don't think Remy would be the best friend of mine, no. Blair, I don't think so either. I think Sophia or Addie, I think would be. Although Addie's going through some stuff. But I'd be a good friend to her in this time of need. So. Hey, so glad you could come. The release day has been amazing. I love celebrating with you all. Yes, I'm glad you could pop in. And Caitlin, I think I'd be friends with Sophia and Remy. I love them so much. I miss Remy and I miss Sophia. I'm excited for Edith's book because I cannot wait to talk about, like, go back with Sophia and Walsh. It's gonna be fun. And I already have some conflict not conflict that could be going on with Sophia and Walsh. So I'm excited. All right, so this is going to be the last giveaway. It's going to be character art and bookmark set. So like all 4 of my bookmarks and then all 3 of the character arts. So, yes. The question would be, I feel like this should be a fun question. I love chatting. I just want to keep chatting with you all. Also, side note now, any questions for me? Any other questions for me? Any at all? Go ahead and type them in the chat box while I think of a question to ask you guys. I have my books here. Ouch, hang on. I have my books here. Maybe I should like pour through them for a question. See you later, Angelina. Thank you so much for chatting with us. Enjoy your dinner. Yum. Fudge. No, I don't want to look at the book. Play the Jeopardy music again, guys. Fudge. Yes, Abby, they can be international. I was just about to say that. They can be international because I have international stamps. Heck yeah. Oh, fudge. Come on, Sarah. Think of a question. Think of a question. Oh, fudge nugs. Fudge nugs. Fudge nugs. I don't know. I'm so bad at this. Oh, fudge. Sorry, I skipped a bunch of questions. I didn't know my comments jumped. Addie or Sophia. I'm trying to think at the same time, so don't worry. Because they're similar. We both wish we might avoid. That's fun. I'm glad you think Blair. So like a fuzzy in the air. Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you for popping by. But I didn't want my answers to be even though it's release day. Honestly, now that I'm like, I know you're talking about main characters. I think I'd be really good friends with Stella. And Can't Catch My Breath. I'd be really good friends with Stella, for sure. I'm excited. I'm so excited for Molly's book. Yes, yes, yes. I'm making a release day list. Is which mine. Thank you. Thanks. Yes. Fudge. I cannot believe that I did not. I planned everything else in this live stream, but this. Addie would so approve. Okay, let me try and think again. Okay. I asked questions about every other book. Yeah. I hate myself. Why did I do this to myself? Fudge. I'm so sorry, you guys. Hang on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm literally trying to. I'm like racking my brain as hard as I can. I already asked. We already talked about the best friends. We already talked about Blair's cousin. Talked about Delia. Fudge. Oh my gosh. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Like, I literally cannot think of anything. Fudge. Fudge. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad. I'm really embarrassed right now. Hang on. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did I ever mention anybody's middle names? Did I mention it? I don't know if I did. Oh, yeah, I did. But that's kind of hard. Because I had to think a second. I don't know if anybody would know that. Wait. No. Wait. But I can't. But the thing is. But that's a really good question. Hang on. Hang on. Because I like that. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I gotta think a bit more. What? Oh fudge. Hang on. I think you might have triggered something in my brain because I feel like I want to go off of that, but not that exact question because now people have time to think about it and type it out and get it ready. Give me 1 second. Okay. Who? Ooh, that's tough too. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hang on. You know what? Here we go. If you get this, if you don't get this, we'll figure something else out afterwards. But what was the name of the scary movie that they watched in If the Room Fits? It's also mentioned in Can't Catch My Breath. It also comes back in Can't Catch My Breath. But what is the scary movie that they watch and If the Room Fits? If you don't get it, that's totally fine because it's a hard question. But it gives me at least a second if I need to figure out something else. I think I have a backup question. If you guys don't know it. Yes, you are. Honestly, actually, I'm gonna be honest because it's actually mentioned. Zach is going to be the love interest for Edith in her book. Well, they're gonna have their issues because Zach does not give Edith the time of day in Out of My League. Like Zach is one of those guys that just like doesn't get it, and it's annoying. Like he doesn't understand. So yes, Zach is going to be the love interest for Edith's book. Ouch. But I'm saying it because in the epilogue of Out of My League, they talk about going on a double date with Zach and Edith. So are you planning to write a Patreon story with all your characters? I think that would be so fun. Like they all kind of cross paths. Is that what you mean? Or just, oh my gosh. But I am considering a Patreon story for my sad characters. I am actually I want to do like points of view, like their points of view, like how I have been doing. Like in the point of view chapters, you get one chapter from each point of view, I want to do like one chapter is Eloise's point of view, one chapter is Edith's point of view, one chapter is Donnie's point of view, and then one chapter is going to be Vesta's point of view, or like something that's going on in Vesta's life. Point of view. Yes, I think it'd be interesting to go into Vesta's point of view. Very interesting. I'd love Stella's friend. I've never saw in the book I didn't like. I love the name Stella. Love the name Stella. I also love the name Estelle. So makes sense. I choose Harry. Harry. I love Harry. Harry is. I'm writing him right now in this book for the love interest as a love interest. I think he might be my favorite. Holy cow. As Stella. Oh, I just love the name. I used it once, like a few years ago, and I adored it. Okay, for my next release day. Well, if I'm available, I would definitely show up and chat for sure. Be friends with two. Yes, Jonathan's actually going to be more prominent in. I hiccuped in Destelle's book. So Jonathan is going to be coming back. Especially since they're going to be at Crushed Beans a bit more often. And Stella and Jonathan have a better relationship than Addie and Jonathan do, because Addie and Jonathan just met. But Stella and Jonathan knew each other. Okay, so I'm going to keep... Okay, that was the section I already saw. Which was fur? Oh. That would have been a good question too. Shoot. Jumping in and out while eating dinner. Totally fine, totally fine. All right. Okay. Now that I'm seeing this was a bad question to ask. Because I didn't see anybody get it perfectly. I didn't see anybody get it perfectly. So I'm going to change that question because actually now I forgot I did this. Or else I wouldn't have asked this question. Because I'm an idiot. I have a backup question, so I'm just gonna nix the horror movie question, and I'll go back into my story for that. But the new question: whose parents are still together? There we go. So I changed the title of the horror movie. I completely forgot I did, or else I wouldn't have asked that as a question. Because in If the Room Fits, it totally didn't occur to me how triggering the name could be. So it was, I think in the If the Room Fits, it was dead killer baby, I think so, something like that. And no, maybe it was dead baby. No, I think it was dead killer baby. I don't know. All of those words together can be so triggering. So not good. And I realized that when my editor for Can't Catch My Breath pointed it out to me, and I literally felt so sick to my stomach because I'm like, I didn't even think about how horrific that would be if somebody was going through like miscarriage or something and they would read that. How horrific would that be to see all three of those words in a sentence? So I changed it to Evil Killer Babies, is what it is now. Or Evil Killer Baby? Evil Killer Babies. Evil Killer. That was a bad question anyway. I didn't even know it. I'm an idiot. I did change it. Yes. That was a bad question anyway, but I did change it because it didn't even occur to me that how terrible that sounded. Because I've never experienced it. So that's the thing. If you've never experienced something, it's hard to see when you're not being, when you're being unintentionally triggering, I guess is the word. Because I didn't mean for it to be sounding that bad at all. Because I in my head, it is a baby who is, I don't know if it's possessed. Yeah. And it's like, so I think I got the inspiration from 12/12/12. It's a horror movie about a demonic baby, but it was like that. So it's just this demonic baby who kills people. So that's what was my inspiration. But I phrased it terribly. So yeah, that was a bad question. But that was my story about why I changed that. So if you have a copy of If the Room Fits that has the original title of the movie, it has changed. I wasn't going to talk about it too. I was just going to make the change and not say anything, but it was a mistake of mine, it wasn't like a conscientious mistake, but it was something that, shoot, I did not realize that. And I'm so sorry to anybody it has been hard for them, because now that you see it, it does sound terrible. But when you haven't experienced that, or I guess even if you hadn't, you could still see how bad it sounds. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. I think the writing process has gotten easier because for Out of My League, it took me years to write it. What Are Friends For took me a long time to write it too. But If the Room Fits didn't take me long, and then Can't Catch My Breath didn't take me long, and Destelle's book is just flying by. So it's definitely gotten easier. I need to reposition. So yes, I'm so excited to get into their thought process. Crossing paths at Crushed Beans would kill me. I would love that. Or meeting at freezing. That'd be so perfect. You're talking Vincent. I love Harry so much. I just love him so much. Hello, thank you so much. Hang on. What was my question? Oh, okay. And yes, Katie, Sophia's parents are still together. Yes. Because not Addie's, what's her name? Remy's parents are divorced. Blair's mom is dead. And Addie's dad is dead. So yeah, how fun. But yes, Katie, you got it. So, DM, I have your mailing address. Do you want those things, Katie? I mean, if you want them, I can send them. I mean, but you have those. I don't want to give you something that you would have like so many of. But I mean, let me know. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that makes my day. Yay. Oh, and Elijah too. I was just thinking, main characters. I should have specified. I suck. Blair's parents? Wait, no. I love you. Yes. There we go. Yes. I did. I had, well, maybe not like sensitivity exactly, but I had 10 people read the draft for me. So I did have like beta readers and readers to help me spot anything that was not, you know what I mean, not bad, not like, to change. But everybody that I had interacted with thought it was a funny idea for a movie. But yeah, so in hindsight, I mean, it was a bad decision on my part, and I'm glad my editor pointed it out to me, because even though it's already been published in paperback, I still am going to make that change, because obviously I'm gonna make that change. You know what I'm saying? It just was it was one of those moments where I'm like, I'm so dumb. How did I miss that? How did I not think of that? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that was bad question. Bad question. But also, to be fair, I already have all of your art, so I get this person. Oh, to the second person. Okay. So the second person that said it was you. Yay! If you want to DM me your address, I think I have your. Well, just DM it to me just to be safe, and I will send you the goodies. But yeah. Hello. Thank you for coming. No, you are totally okay. Because I recently lost. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, virtual hugs. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. I understand not feeling hot. Have you like friends having a thing with a couples meet? Oh, that'd be so fun. Hang on, I'll take a picture of that. That'd be perfect. Excuse me. I love that so much. Oh, you guys are so creative. Sarah was giving me so many fun ideas earlier today for marketing, and I was like, oh my gosh. Who were your inspirations for your characters? Ooh, okay. So Sophia I was inspired off myself. Hi, do you want to have cuddles? Yeah? Want cuddles? She loves kisses. I don't understand, but it's fine. Elijah was based off of a friend from high school. Let's see. Remy was... See, my main characters, I don't know if they really have inspirations. The love interests kind of do. Walsh was based off of the kind of personalities of the guys in my grade, where they're kind of just funny and teasing and, but I don't know if anybody is based off of one sole character, one sole person that I know. I don't think. But that's a good question, though. Very fun. I know for a fact, though, that Sophia was based mostly on me, because she was my first protagonist ever. And when I my first contemporary protagonist. So it was just, I based her off me to start, and then slowly she's kind of stopped being based like me, but we've been talking for a long time, friends, and I love it. I love the new book, and I was happy I could be here for most of the stream. Well, thank you so much for coming, Zara. I think we're going to be wrapping up soon, but thank you for coming. I'm so glad you liked it. Maya says goodbye. Yeah, you do. You do. And Eva, thank you so much. I have to go and look on YouTube for the sticker because it doesn't show on StreamYard, and I hate it. Okay, that's enough kisses, though. Thank you. What are your faves and least? Okay, least favorite, I would say. Okay, girl, I can't hold you if you're gonna keep licking me. It's very uncomfy. Least favorite, I would say I had a hard time writing Addie. Mostly because of just the grief element. You know, I had a hard time trying to figure out her process. But I think my favorite character to write that you guys have seen so far, because I was about to say Harry, but that doesn't count. I loved writing, I guess this isn't a character, but I loved writing Elijah and Remy's relationships. I love writing them. It was so fun, so much. I just love how they bounce off each other and that they kind of connect like they do. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad you got a new story idea. That's awesome. I would say Sophia is, no, Blair is most like me. Polar opposite, I would say. She's not really polar opposite, but I would say Addie's least like me. She's really organized, and although she's mature, I mean, I guess I'm kind of mature. I don't know. Least like me. I think Eloise or Edith. They're very sporty. I'm not sporty. I had some similar experience with having to change a character's last name in a book. Joy's last name was gender specific until a friend of mine. Wow, I did not know that. That's so interesting. I did not know that. Well, awesome that they were able to tell you. I would never have guessed that. That's so interesting. Oh, I know. I wish you could be here too, Dre. I'm sending you hugs as well. Oh, but that's okay. You can always watch the replay, even though that's not as fun because then you can't like interact. Yes, thank you so much for coming. Thank you all of you for coming. Which resources did you make use the most while writing this book? Which resources? I really use the emotion thesaurus a lot. And my friends, because since I have never gone through a death of a parent, I really wanted to get that right. So I used a lot of friends to help me kind of gauge where Addie might have landed in the grief aspect. So that was really good. And the emotion thesaurus was a huge help as well, because it is a huge topic that I wanted to get right. And I was able to tap into my emotional well after losing my dog, but I wanted to make sure I didn't like drastically make things different sounding for a person rather than for an animal. Make sense? Are there any names you love that you haven't used in a novel yet that you want to? I mean, yes, but I don't want to share them. Mostly because names for me change a lot, and also because I want to keep them to myself. Just in case you know what I mean? So they're gonna be kept to myself for right now. Let me see. I did not like Vesta. Yeah, we talked about this earlier in the stream. Vesta is an interesting character. I didn't anticipate people to like her a lot. You know, I don't think people will, but I'm interested in seeing if it changes by the end. And Zach, yes, Zach is the epitome of those kinds of people who just don't know what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in my eyes, I see him as like a guy who doesn't really understand that the girl likes him, you know? So, yes. I totally understand those two. Why you would choose those two is what I mean. Do you feel more or less the same amount of excitement? Honestly, You know what? To be completely honest with you, Yaza, I don't think it decreases per book, but my excitement level from now, from what it was this time last year, releasing my first book, is less because it was my first book ever. You know what I mean? So that excitement level is going to be through the roof. And I'm still super excited for publishing my fourth book. That's still amazing. I think I won't ever be able to tap into that level of excitement and nerves that had once been there. You know what I mean? Because I had nothing to base it on. I had no experiences to come from. It's still exciting to launch each new book out into the world. But since the beginning, I think it is less. Not a ton. I think just a smidge, but yeah. What was your favorite scene to write in this book? I'm still on my live stream. Oh, thanks. Thank you. In this book, I think it would be in Can't Catch Your Breath. I think it would be my favorite scene to write. The first time Vincent and Addie are talking to each other, like interviewing each other for questions, because it's interesting to see their relationship kind of shift. And it's interesting to see Addie kind of go from wanting to be alone to enjoying the atmosphere of the coffee shop. I really liked detailing that change in her out. How about, are there any names that you love that you don't want to use in your novels? Ooh, okay. I love the name Vivian. I don't think I'm ever going to use it, though. I love the name Meredith. I don't think I'm ever going to use it. I love the name Florence. I love the name Florence so much. Don't think I'm ever going to use it. Is there a guy name that I love that I'm not going to use? I love the name Matthew, but I'm not going to use that because that's my best friend. That was my best friend in high school's name. But I love the name Matthew. It's a very pretty name. Very pretty. Very nice name. All right. Is my book December-ish release? It is going to be January 2022. So yeah. So close, but January. This time next year. Isn't that crazy? This one doesn't have too many tropes. It's got kind of a dislike to lovers vibe, not heavy. This one's more just focused on the evolution of how a person can grow from not liking somebody to liking somebody. So I don't think that's really trope heavy for this one. I love friends to lovers and I love fake dating, as evident with my first two novels. I personally don't love triangles. They're hard for me to kind of get into the groove for. They're hard for me to, because I always feel like I pick the wrong guy that she doesn't end up with, and then when she doesn't end up with them, I'm upset. Like well, this one's not a good explanation of that, but I read what is this series called? It's by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It's White Hot Kiss. So it's love triangle between Roth and Zane. And I liked Roth the best, and like I wanted her to pick him. And I was really, and then I'm not going to say who she ends up with, but I think after book 2 was released, the author, I feel like I remember voting on a poll for the author because she wasn't sure which one she wanted the guy to end up with. And she did a poll who they thought she should end up with. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought that happened. I thought I voted. And I remember thinking, what? You hadn't had that planned? So I feel like it's just too much of a tension point for me, like not knowing who she's going to end up with. And I don't know. Because at least when there's one guy, you can kind of guess that she'll end up with him in the end. Maybe sometimes. Unless love triangle is kind of almost obvious she's not going to end up with him, like Twilight. But I don't know. All right, I think I'm at the end of my comments, guys. So thank you all so much for celebrating the release day of this book with me. I seriously enjoyed chatting with every single one of you. You all made today amazing. I cannot believe it just was a great day, and it's not even over yet. I can't believe it. If you haven't snagged your copy of Can't Catch My Breath yet, the link is down below. And if you've read it already, because so many people have messaged me today saying that they've already finished it, it would mean the world to me if you could leave a review on Amazon. If you've been an ARC reader and you left a review on Goodreads, if you could head over and copy the review over onto Amazon, it would really make my day. Even though today has already been a fantastic day. Oh my gosh. Release week still continues tomorrow with today's vlog. Today's vlog is going to be up tomorrow. I cannot believe I didn't vlog a single clip of this live stream. Fudge. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? For people who did not attend this live stream, I'm gonna set up my camera right now and then like pretend like I'm talking to the camera for a time lapse. And so, but you guys will know that I faked that entire clip. But yeah. Thank you all so, so much. I had so much fun. And the rapid fire questions are so fun. Thank you for asking them. Excited every morning. I can't wait to hear your thoughts, Mickey. And thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I love every single one of you. I'm so glad you're all here. I'm like so excited. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's been a great day. I loved talking with every single one of you guys. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, friends. I will see you tomorrow for our next video on the release week lineup. And I'll see you over on Instagram whenever, you know. Fun stuff's coming this week. I'm so excited. Love you all. Have a great morning, afternoon, or night, and I'll see you next time.